Hi everyone, I'm Cinder89. We're back to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Before I load up the game and we continue our adventure, a few corrections. One, Xseed is the publisher. They didn't make this game. Nihon Falcom Corporation are the makers of this game, and they also worked on Ys Origin, which is another one of my LPs and one of my favorites. If you haven't checked it out, please do. The art style is similar to this, but I really enjoyed that game. It's a blind playthrough just like this. The character that I chose to play as really spoke to me. We have a lot in common. It was a very emotional and kind of action-packed LP. Please check it out because it is one of my favorites that I've done. But they worked on Ys Origin, so if you've watched that LP and you see some similarities like to the art style, the two games are completely different. That one's more of a action RPG, whereas this one's turn-based. But anyway, that's why you may see some similarities in art style. I want to make those corrections. Thank you to Seijin for pointing those out to me. Alright, let's continue on with our adventure. Official members of the Bracers Guild. Now on, I'm going to be passing out jobs. I'm going to be passing jobs out to you like candy. Bring it on is all I have to say. I look forward to working with the guild. No current job listings. Alright. Hi there, Estelle and Joshua. Oh, hi Rich. Looks like your training is over, isn't it? I'm humbled to know that you two were the youngest ever to pass the Bracer exam. Look forward to working with you in the same capacity. Ourselves as well. Have to get back to work now. There's something you don't understand? Give me a holler. Yeah, thanks, Rich. Hurry up and come on! Wait for me, Luke. Huh? Oh, it's you two. Huh? Oh, great. It's Estelle. Hi there, Joshua. Okay, you little twerp. What's with the, oh, great, it's Estelle remark? And what's the big hurry? How about telling us where you're headed? You're not thinking about wandering out of town alone, are you? Roads are full of monsters, I hope you know. You're such a pest, Estelle. Don't you know there's no room for girls to be sticking their big fat noses in boys' business? Quit acting like you're a bracer, you wannabe. Oh, hey kid. How wrong you are, Luke. How incredibly wrong. You're more wrong than a fool who thinks that's better tasting milk and liberal than the milk that comes from Perzo Farm. What? No way. You're full of it, Estelle. In fact, as of just a few minutes ago, we're qualified to become real bracers. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Real bracers! More like bracers in training, really. Don't think you should be getting on your high horse just yet, Estelle. Now a high pony, on the other hand... Quit being a killjoy! Wow, you two are great! I'm so happy for the both of you! I like that Pat kid. Oh, Pat, you're such a good little boy. Unlike that smart aleck and cynical brat you call a friend. This isn't fair. I was supposed to become a bracer first. I accept that Joshua became a bracer before me, but getting passed by the likes of Estelle. What's the likes of Estelle supposed to mean? Just so you know, you can't even be a bracer until you're 60 years old. Get it? Only mature people allowed. That means no little kids who are still going to Sunday school. I don't know how I should put this, Estelle, but Sunday school is dying to have you back. You better watch out, Estelle. I'm going to train at my secret base, and before you know it, I'm going to be a bracer too. Come on, Pat, let's go. Alright, I'm coming. See you later, Estelle. Bye, Joshua. That boy Luke, always trying to pick a fight with me. What if he just plain hates me or something? Rather, I think it's the exact opposite. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. Just a boy thing. Any rate, what do you think Luke meant when he said secret base? I don't know why, but somehow it makes me a bit curious. I know exactly what you mean. A secret base sounds really intriguing. Pure heart of a young child can be so inspiring at times. That's not really what I meant by curious. Fair enough. Let's see. Where is the... No, that's the bar. I already forgot. Map. Very sharp. Maybe it was the shop on the... Remember, we still have to pick up the newspaper. Bracer Guild. Arms. General goods. I just didn't go far enough down. Hi! Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. How can I help you? Did you manage to become bracers? You bet we did. Maybe I should have you start calling me Hyper Bracer Estelle from now on. Don't let it go to your head. By the way, Mr. Reno, did the liberal news come in? Yeah, came in a little afternoon. Don't brush me off like that, you two. Oh, whatever. I'll take one copy then. Comes to a Herdred Mirror, please. I know my dad always buys a copy of this magazine. Does it really sell that well? Sure does. Liberal News have an excellent reporter and camerawoman who have done a great job reporting the latest and most reliable news. They're even supposed to have a running story related to Queen Alicia's birthday celebration. One more thing before you go. This gift is my way of saying congratulations. It's a free sample item I received with my shipment of goods. Don't hold the free part against me. Gee, thanks. Recipe book. What's this supposed to be for? There's a ton of blank pages. It's recipe book, isn't it? You got it. When you get hurt fighting, if you just limit yourself to healing bombs all the time, it's gonna cut pretty deep into your wallets. This is where a recipe book comes into play. If you eat food to recover your strength instead, basically free. Assuming you have all the ingredients anyway. So, if you eat something new, write it down what's in it, and you'll have lots of recipes in no time. How about we try this out? Go ahead and eat this cookie, Estelle. Receive maple cookie, okay? Well, I have made it a personal rule to never turn down sweets. 8 maple cookie. Learn maple cookie recipe. Basically, all you have to do is eat the food to learn the recipe. Simple as that. As you're traveling about, you should eat whatever food you come across that you haven't had an opportunity to try before. Oh, that sounds pretty convenient. Yeah, it does. It's not that I don't like cooking and all, it's just that I never seem to get any better. I'd sure love to be able to increase my repertoire and really shock my dad's taste buds for once in my life. That's the spirit. And in passing, if you're in need of any ingredients, I'd be delighted to service your cooking needs. Of course you would. You really know how to solicit your customers, Mr. Run-On. That makes him a great merchant. Thank you for the recipe cookbook. A recipe book. We'll put it to good use. Eating the recommended dish at restaurants or using to-go meals adds the recipe to the recipe book. By selecting the recipe book, all learned recipes will be displayed. As long as the necessary ingredients are available, the food can be made. There are 2 types of food. Sit-down meals, which must be eaten on the spot, and to-go meals, which can be carried as items. Sit-down meals cannot be carried as items. Ingredients used for cooking can be bought at a store or acquired from monsters. Well, that all sounds really handy. Tear Bomb. Costs 200. Yikes. Cures poison, seal, blind. Reviving Bomb. A salve which cures KO and heals 100 HP. We're going to buy another one of those, just in case. Insulating Tape. Cures mute. Quick fix tape to repair a neutralized ornament. Okay. An orbital energy-filled capsule restores 100 EP. EP charge. Of course, that's going to be expensive. Fresh milk, fresh eggs, flour, steak, potato, onion, carrot, sugar, salt, olive oil, herb. That's what those are. Alright. Junior Bracer Emblem. Junior Bracer Emblem awarded by the Guild. Identification of one's Junior Bracer status. Neat. So if we go to the recipe book, like so. Heals 80 HP. Nice, and it's to go. All we need is milk, flour, and sugar. Great for snacks. Doesn't heal as much as the balm, but we don't really need the balm. Balm heals 200 right now. So let's see. I'm going to be cooking a lot because I like to do that in games. This being an LP, I'll try to keep it at a minimum, at least on screen. We need fresh milk, flour, and maple sugar. Fresh milk, flour, and maple sugar. Fresh milk, which costs 50. Flour costs 4. And maple sugar, which costs 4. So it takes 58 Mira if I were to buy everything. 58 Mira to make 1 cookie, which restores 80 HP. Tear Bomb restores 200 HP, but costs 200. So, now, the bomb will of course be more useful in battle, in tough fights. But the cookie would be useful, like, in between battle and stuff. It'd be nice if we find a way to get those materials on our own. Arms and guards. Hello? Hey there, Estelle and Joshua. Good afternoon, Mr. Elgar. Good afternoon, sir. Correct me if I'm wrong, but today's your last day of training, isn't it? Seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run into the store. Yes, that's right. How'd your training go? Huh? That emblem on your chest means... I should have expected anything less from Cassius, kids. But we're still bracers in training. I see, but, well, I knew you were going to have to give up your part-time job here sooner or later. Yes, I'm really sorry about that. Don't sweat it. I knew it'd happen eventually when I hired you on. It's a shame, though. There's hardly anyone out there with as good an eye for weapons as you. That's the path you've chosen. Get out there and show us what you're made of. Pile Rod. A battle staff reinforced with metal rings at each end. And kunai. Unique multi-purpose weapons of Eastern legacy. Neat. You can use kunai. Leather vest. Armor vest, which would be nice to have. That's a big boost in stats, but expensive. Leather boots. Spikes, which are even better. Prevents poison. Prevents blind. Prevents sleep. Neat. Alright. What's anything upstairs? Hi. Hello there, Joshua and Estelle. Stella, listen to this! I finally became a bracer! My goodness, is that true? And Joshua too? Yes, ma'am. That's right. Congratulations to the both of you. You did wonderfully. One thing, Estelle. You shouldn't be proud just because you became a bracer. This is just the starting point. I understand that. Two of you will experience a lot of new things as bracers. Hope that I can be proud of the fact that this is the path you chose in the coming years. But enough about my feelings. Please work hard and good luck. Thank you. Alright, there's that shop. See, there's the Herbal Factory. Ah, what's that emblem on your chest? Congratulations, you two. Finally became bracers, huh? Thanks. Estelle, you are way too proud of yourself. Why do you guys have to ruin the moment, Joshua? I should be this happy because I earned it. You should at least let me bask in the glory for a minute. Sometimes you can just be so... But Estelle, now that you become a bracer, you're gonna have to get over your little, problem with orbital arts. Man, you two, why do you have to go and spoil my day by saying things like that? If you have any other business needs, don't forget to stop by. So, we could trade these in for cash. I'd like to know how much you get. So you get 10 per? Are they all 10? That's the question. No, you're 8. So 8 for the Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind, and I guess the Space and Mirage give more. Alright. We got some new orbals we can try to make. Impede. Prevent enemy arts with 20% success. That's cool. Action. Blind. Cast. Time to cast arts is cut. I like that as well. Arts EP cost minus 10%. So it costs less. Also like that. Max EP 5% and Dex. Alright, well we'll wait. As we'll really explore the town. Lumber together for this order. Must work hard to get my father-in-law to acknowledge me, for my wife's sake. Alright, let's go to the bar. Where is he? Hi! Wholesome pasta. Let's eat that. Learn to make wholesome pasta. French fries, floury soda, cures poison, heals 250 HP, heals 100 HP, cures blind, heals 100 HP, and move +1. Deficiency of herbs. This is cheap, so let's buy it. And we'll save the rest. Alright. Files. Let's save real fast. A lot of exploration I know, but I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. Now that we have a little more open up to us. Bracer notebook. Completed that. Alright. Guess we should go back home. Let's head home. We should let Dad know we qualified as junior bracers. Okay, so I need to go back this way. Estelle, Joshua, glad I found you two. Huh? Oh, hi, Ina. Something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry. We got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today? Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on? You know Luke and Pat, right? Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago. What's wrong? They in some sort of trouble? I don't know how to say this, but I just heard from Muni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland. You mean the tower of... Oh boy. Amelis? These names are gonna kill me before this LP is over. Isn't that place supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters? That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazard is out on other bracer business, so I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely. What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back. I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today. With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. I gotta agree. We need to get them before something bad happens. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower. I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children. Roger that! Understood. The Amelis Tower can be reached by taking the western path of the junction along the Malga Trail. You can get onto the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate. I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me. Alright. This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua. We don't have any time to lose. Right behind you. Alright, let's go make sure our first real job is success. Malga Trail. This way. Alright. And we're on... Yay, preemptive attack. Because we hit from behind. And as our... This will be our first real journey to... will probably be a dungeon. Flying feline. Alright, let's go. Nice, good hit. I guess we'll split up and swing. Thank you, preemptive attack. That takes care of you. Exclamation marks. I wonder what those are. Done. 4 fire and 4... Not space. Right? Time. Ugh. I'll remember those eventually. Monster Beast Meat 1. That's good. Probably can cook that. Aqua Bleed. Not quartz. Oh, these are nice. Mirage. Time Space Mirage. Okay. Holes used to install quartz. Each slot is open, increases total EP, but the extent... Fixed slots. Oh, okay, so it's the... what was around it. See, I was looking at the circuit itself and thought, okay, yellow circuit. That had to be space. But no. It's the outline. So you see the outline of Earth is yellowish, and then water is blue, fire is red, so on and so forth. And then there's all okay. Good to know. I'm gonna have to read through that book off screen and learn some more about this game. Trying to get behind it. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. Oh, missed. I figured you had a ranged attack. Thankfully you're not that quick. See, that ends the interesting. I get it. I understand. Cut. So you can't move exactly where you want to when you attack, because you can't move and attack. That might be a problem later. Fresh herb 1. We'll cross that bridge when it comes though. Hi. Did not see you till the last second. Oh, hello. What are those, I wonder? Can I use the mouse to see? No? Alright. Hit you. Strength up. Awesome. Just by how much, though? Not enough to kill. That's what I wanted to see. And you heal. And that's not 10 HP, I was told. That's 10%, which is a big difference. Alright. You're charging. We're not gonna let you... We're not gonna let you use whatever you want to. We're just gonna put a stop to that right now. Ow. Swing. And attack as well. Done and done.
We're good to go.
6 fire, 6 mirage. And Monster Beast Meat 3. Again, probably get a recipe that we can cook that with. Hi, Flower. There we go, preemptive attack. We're going to try to get as many of these fights in as possible. And the reason for that is critical. So, bonus to critical hit. Nice. That way we can get EXP and level up. Now, we're going to gang up on one. That way, there's less damage. Should be able to hit. There we go. Critical. Wow, a critical's no joke. Oh, missed. Oh, good. That missed too. Thankfully, we still also have a tier to heal as well. Swing. Joshua gets 10% of HP back. I was trying to find a way to get it to Estelle, but I don't see like a guard command, which would help me. Then maybe when I just have to press a button to do it. Alright, these first fights are going well so far. So far being the key. Want to make sure we don't miss anything. There's another flower. Oh, 4 enemies, alright. You just hit 1. Alright. Swing. Alright, that works out. Both of them will get 10% of their HP back. Yay for preamp. That should get rid of you two. And I just noticed, I think Estelle has a little bit of, some range with their staff. And she's not directly next to them and is still hitting. Oh, jeez! Alright, that hurt. We'll heal. There we go. I did a lot more damage than I thought it was going to. Cut. And yeah, it's gonna do even more. I'm saving CP because I want to see just how high we can get the bar. Because I'm curious. See, she's not directly there. I think she has a range of 1, an additional square of range. Which makes perfect sense. She's using a staff. Level up! Estelle learned Taunt. Okay. Oh, got a fresh herb as well. Treasure chest. Found reviving balm. Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely dead spider. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I was also told that the chests say different things, so I'm gonna be double checking the chest, which is really cool. Just a nice little thing there. All right. So the only way we get cash is we sell the things we're getting. Let's. Is Orbment I can find out? No. I want to see the crafts. Oh, we can see it in battle, I'm sure. South Roland, North Malga Mines. West Amelis Tower, beware of monsters. So, this way? Not a preemptive strike. It's hard to tell with the flowers. Alicia's double slash with dual blades. Alright. Taunt. Temporarily focus an enemy's attention on self. Rage. Guess that's what it's called. It's called Rage. Area medium. Alright. Strength up, so this will hurt if it hits. Of course it does. Ah, it hits twice. Alright. Gotta get rid of one of you. Dual strike. Wow, missed both? Come on, Joshua, you're better than that. The level up gave the EP back, which is good. Alright. Swing. There, Joshua got hit that time. A little bit of heal. Yeah, getting back up there is a problem. No luck in this battle. Swing. And Estelle heals. There we go.
Piece of cake.
All right. Fresh herb. Sweet herb with a pleasant fragrance. Its use varies from teas to even ridding meat of odors. The more you chew it, the better it tastes. Right, now I know this should be a preemptive attack, yeah. And bonus critical. Make it count. Still not quite enough damage. That's a shame. Swing. Yeah, that's better. That way we get the orbment thing. Or Sepith up. And attack. Don't you miss, really? Have some bad luck with the accuracy. There we go.
Piece of cake.
Alright. A lot of fire and mirage. Good stuff. I'm gonna try to get to the tower. We don't know how I can't turn the camera here. Uh-oh, that would be why. Ah, that must be it. Looks like we come all the way to the Amelis Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. You think they wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. Looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Anything outside? Before we head in? No? Okay. Amelis Tower, floor 1. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? They really did come in here. Estelle, are you alright? Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now! Those little brats, are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Alright. And we're gonna do that next time. We'll start our journey at the in the Amelis Tower. Child rescue. Details urgent request. I see you marked stuff down. I've run up to the Amelis Tower. Tower's at the north end of Roland. Didn't see the boys on the trail, so they must have ventured into the tower. So there we go. Very, very neat that this is a very useful tool. This notebook. But like I said, next time we're going to see if we can find them. And luckily it looks like you can save anywhere, which is also really handy. So, Until the next episode, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. We saw a little more of the combat system. And I'm sure we'll see even more as we journey into this tower. Till the next episode, I'm Syndra89. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.